go back and take it out of portrait and put it in landscape. It should default to landscape. And if you want to shoot portrait. What a pain in the butt. Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us on Vacation Station TV, your virtual getaway. I'm in Pigeon Forge. I don't know if anybody's still here. They came on, and then I clicked in, and I'm going, oh, it wants portrait. YouTube, get your crap together, would you please? Default to horizontal. Okay. Trying to keep up with TikTok. Unbelievable. So here I am. I'm trying to figure out there. Okay. There. I'm at Pigeon Forge. Hello, Kevin Music. How are you? Terrell, how are you? Thank you for joining. I appreciate you being here. I do. Had a busy day. I've been videotaping all day long. I just finished the coast. Got some good video from the actual ride itself. And that's up and coming. Seek Smith, how are you? I'm glad you're doing good, Terrell. That's good. Good. It's getting cloudy again. I don't know what the deal is. Kevin Music doing well, thank you. I'm glad you guys are all doing well. What a crowd. What a crowd. Coaster wood for a old hot cup of coffee. There. So I'm working on a new project for the boss. New project. Can't tell you much about it, but it's a new project, and yeah, okay. It says you're not allowed to walk. Clearly, I'm looking at do not walk. Clearly, do not walk. And then they wonder why they get run over. Turistas, right? Right. But you can see the traffic. Look at across the way at the left of your screen. That's all coming from Gatlinburg. All of that. I just figured I'd share a little time with you. The crowd was very noisy at the coaster. Very noisy. A lot of kids screaming. Got to remember, it's spring break. Miss Marie's at the new store today. Not sure where she's going to be tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Well, Thursday. I'm not really sure. She could be any one of the stores. She likes moving. That's what she likes. It gives her a break from the same old. And she was saying how much she enjoys just going to that store, going to this store. She's got friends at all the stores. I know some people you've contact. Hello, Net from Wisconsin. Good to see you. And that's saying hello to everybody. Several of you asked, where's Miss Marie going to be? Half the time, I don't know. I know today she's at the Pigeon Forge Traders, which is in the direction I'm heading. Ray's on the road. Make sure you check out their... Did you see I subscribed to you? I went to it, and I subscribed, and I watched some of your videos. Check out Ray's on the Road. They're a new channel, and I mean brand new channel. Who's this? I missed this. Tim, hello. Tim, I got here Monday night. Horrible drive in from Tennessee, border to Pigeon Forge. We'll try to meet up with you Friday at the Goat Coaster. Okay, just let me know what time, because I'm on the road a lot. Buddy Wilkerson, hello, buddy. I bet you're getting geared up for the Rod Run, right? Yeah, I bet you are. Yeah. I really haven't seen any cars yet. I know it's a little early, but a lot of times these guys come in, but I think maybe they got the word that they're not going to be able to just park anywhere they want and get away with it. I think maybe the word has gone out. Now, there's a golf cart right there that's covered up. That's the only one thing I've seen so far, is that. That's it. So it's really not much, right? No, not really. But the rod run should be fun, as it usually is. I'm not sure where I'm going to broadcast from. I've got 3 locations that I could use, and I've been scoping them out to determine which one's going to be the best for you guys, so that you can see as many cars and rods and weird things as you can. I can't do it out in Firehouse Subs. There's absolutely no signal there, as you remember from last year. A couple of people were able to get a signal, but it was marginal at best. I need to have a strong signal. And usually I wipe my phone clean. I start over. I make sure there's no pictures, no videos that slow down the phone. But usually when the crowds come in, that's it for the signal. So I have to find a good one. And the 3 places I have the passwords to their Wi-Fi. And that's good. That is very good. Because then I'm locked into them. We have Verizon, never work well. Yeah, I know. I don't know anybody's phone. Joshy says Cricket works pretty good, but I haven't taken the dive into it. There's Pigeon Forge Traders right there, by the way. Right there. Make sure you check that out. Next to the Exxon station. Check it out. That's where Miss Marie is today. I don't think she's going to be there tomorrow. I'm pretty sure she may be at the Goats on the Roof. I don't think she's scheduled for the Goat Coaster this week. I'll see how long this signal holds on. Turn on the AC a little bit. It's warm. It's 69 degrees under partly cloudy skies on a Wednesday afternoon, mountain of midweek in the Smoky Mountains. Did I just see Gary with 2 R's? Yep, Gary with 2 R's. Hello, Mr. Jeff. We'll be seeing you the 1st of May. Okay, looking forward to it. Looking forward to all of you coming up, actually. That would be nice. There's the trolley. Goes around. Now, that trolley, you can take that. You can pick it up. See, he's going down Old Mill. That's where the station is, to the right there. And you can pick up a trolley there. You get your ticket there. It's only a few bucks. And it'll take you up and down Parkway, wherever you want, all day long. You don't have to keep paying to get on. It's you just take the multi-pass, and you just go wherever the heck you want to go. And then if you want to go to Gatlinburg, you stay on it. It'll take you up to the Gatlinburg Visitor Center, and then you pick up the trolley from there. And I believe the Gatlinburg trolley is still free. And that is amazing, because usually nothing is free anymore, especially in a tourist town, right? Especially, you would think. But that's a money-saving bargain for you guys. You don't have to pay for it. Definitely cloudy today. So what else am I going to do? I grabbed bunch of video today. I'll be out tomorrow doing a couple of places on this road, and like I said, I got a project going, and it's a big project, so I've got to be very careful. I got to shoot the right angles and stuff, because it's going to be more than just YouTube, more than just TikTok, more than Facebook. It's going to be a lot bigger than that. I'm looking forward to it. Oh, cop just pulled somebody over. There was an accident there, and no lights, no blue lights of love yet. Imagine that, no blue lights of love. I'm in Miss Marie's car today because, like I said, she's parked behind me. And I have to move her car, take my car. I took my car out the day before yesterday. Took it for a spin, made sure it's still full of gas. Checked the oil, did all that stuff. The typical maintenance that you have to do on your cars. But you see the parking lots. They got a lot of cars in them. Now the traffic has subsided because it is dinner time, and most people get off the roads and they're at the restaurants, and it'll pick up again around 8 o'clock, and then the roads will be packed again. Now during Rod Run, it's packed all the time. I mean, all the time. There's nothing you can do. Mike Hills, hello from Mike and Sally Hills from Sevierville, Tennessee. Uh, wish we were there. I wish you were there here too. You just fill up the car, turn the key, and head in this direction. You can do it. You can do it. Hotels seem pretty filled up. Let this guy go. Don't want to be a typical tourist. Don't let you in. It's amazing how tourists are not getting in, not getting in. That means you're one car ahead of me. I can't stand it. And it's like, what the hell does it matter? It's one car. Mike says, don't tempt me. Be back in February. That's a good time to come up too, February. It's not bad as people think. This year wasn't really bad. It was cold many days, but I love the cold, so I don't have an issue with that. We really didn't have any snow this year. Nothing to speak of. Really, nothing to speak of. I think for a while, those are the numbers. I was in the Berkshire Mountains. Out. Hitting the like button. It never ends. Get ahead of me. Get ahead of me. Get ahead of me. I really want to get a cup of coffee. So hold on to your hats, kids. Hold on to your hats. This is my opportunity because there's no oncoming traffic. I saw that. I'm turning in here to the Publix parking lot. And turn here. I go to the BP. I don't feel like going all the way back to Weagle Weigels. I really don't. Go here to BP. And they have my bourbon pecan coffee, which is pretty good. Pretty good. Gas is $3.09, $2.99 if you have a card. $3.09 here again. Stuck in the buffering zone. I thank you for being patient and waiting, but I really needed a buffer. I'm looking at the screen. I needed a cup of coffee. Well, that's that bourbon pecan too. That's pretty good stuff. That's really good stuff. It is good stuff. You all still with me? Wow, I'm down to 3. My Lord. I am so sad. So sad. Well, I'll take you further down Parkway so you can kind of see what's going on. I'm just unwinding, and you can unwind. Go, got 6 back in. Thank you for coming back. I appreciate that. I don't mean to stand you up like that. I should have grabbed coffee earlier, but I grabbed the cup and it's empty. It's empty. And the lights are forever here too. But not the left-hand turn. If you look to the left there, it lasts like 5 seconds, and people get really frustrated. And the idiot that has to time these, I'd like to meet that idiot and say, look, bozo, take a look at the traffic here. You got to give people at least a minute or more in order for them to be able to get across the road. I'm going to scoot over here. He'll let me go. Yeah, I put my blinker on, buddy. Don't beep your horn with your little F-150 piece of junk truck. Okay? It's not like you're going anywhere. That's what I was trying to say. When you have tourists in town, not all of you, you know what I'm talking about. You know, there's those few that are just jerks. They think because they came down here, they own the town. Oh, coffee is good. I appreciate that so much. I don't know if anybody's trying to catch me here. I'm back, yes. Annette, I'm back. Thank you for staying. I really appreciate that. Uh, so this is going by the inn at Christmas Place. It's on your right, and then across the street is the Christmas Place. Is everything Christmas, including the inn, by the way. If you know, when you come up here, you don't have to rent a room from there. You can just walk in the front door. They're very welcoming there. I don't know if you knew that. They're very, very welcoming. And you go in and you can just look around, and it brings you right back to Christmas. Even in this weather, you know, even though it's, what, 68 degrees. 68 degrees. And then when you get a chance, you look at the traffic on the left, just as we go past this light. This is Teaster Lane. That, if you make a right on Teaster Lane, that'll take you around the back and take you past the Mountain Mile and the Monster and all the cool things that are over there. And it kind of cuts off a lot of the traffic. It really does. So how many of you from TikTok or just from me running my mouth, how many of you ordered bidets? I had several people, so they love it. I guarantee you, you'll never go back to toilet paper. You know, of course you need a little bit to dry yourself, but man, you're going to realize exactly how much you really should have gotten this years ago, just like me. I wish I would have gotten it years ago. But Americans don't do that. Isn't that interesting? They don't use bidets on the regular. Where in Europe, or like where Miss Marie comes from, it's a pretty commonplace. It just is. This is where all the, there's Beyond the Lens, we just went by, Hatfields and McCoy. Titanic, we just went by. I'm sorry, I should have said so. I'm so used to going by here that I don't look at them anymore. You know, it's like the billboards. After a while, I don't read the billboards because I live here. I don't need to know what's coming into town or the magicians in town or whatever. But the old Smoky Mountain Catch Crew, how are you? I'm doing well, thank you. And you guys are doing well? Check out their channel too, by the way. Smoky Mountain Catch Crew. They do a lot of similar stuff. You know, there's a lot of us out here now. A lot of us. So you got to find your niche or niche, whichever one you want to call it. You know what I mean? But this traffic is still coming in, as you see on the left. People coming in, and it is only Wednesday. I can say that I did a video, hopefully you saw it, the one on Monday where I went to Gatlinburg. It was a zoo. More people, in my estimation, than over the weekend, because I was up there over the weekend. Monday just was screaming with people, and more people came in on Tuesday and now today. Today, earlier, these roads were packed, because I was out and about shooting video. So I take note of that. Tanger Mall is on your right. They're on TV a lot, pushing 20% off, like they're doing me a favor. for 20%. It's like it's not worth coming in. 75 or 80% off their already overinflated prices, by all means. By all means. You can see the cloud cover. They're not calling for any rain, but it was sunny before. It was beautiful. These clouds are just kind of moseying on by. New Era Road, that'll take you to Wares Valley, and I've taken you on that many times. Check out the playlist. It's a shortcut. A beautiful shortcut, too. Really nice. Beautiful ride. Country drive. You're going to do 25, 30 miles an hour. If you're a speed demon or in a rush, stay home. Smoky Mountain, Catskill, they're doing good. Doing well, thank you. This is Collier. Walmart is to the left. Collier is also, that'll take you to Veterans, which Veterans takes you around the back, runs parallel with the Parkway, and it's a great road cutting off and saving time, serious time. Veterans Boulevard. If you can look that up on your Google, Veterans Boulevard. Now this is technically Sevierville now. We're in Sevierville. We're out of Pigeon Forge, we're in Sevierville. There's no major sign, it's just a little sign right when we passed, what is that, McCoy's, right over the bridge, a little Pigeon River, a little sign says, welcome to Sevierville, Sevierville city limits. Just a little tiny sign. $3.25 at I found it for $2.99 in Sevierville. Cheaper, come into Sevierville and go down like Dolly Parton Drive. We're coming up on that. There's the Marathon Station where Dolly allegedly eats. I don't think she's been seen there in many years. A lot of stores down this way, a lot of restaurants down this way. And during the rod run, I suggest you come into Sevierville to do your eating and your shopping. Now, if you want to take part of the shopping experience in an extremely crowded town, by all means. Oh, there's Sakura right there on your right. Right there. Best buffet you'll ever go to, guarantee it. This person, you saw that, right? Changed his mind abruptly. That's what you got to work on. He's a local too. Yeah, he's a local. Now we're heading into the old Sevierville, the town of Sevierville. This building is brand new on the right. They haven't even finished it yet. The build to suit offices, doctor office, real estate, probably a lot of real estate. This is the historic town of Sevierville now. We're in it. So what do you guys have planned for the weekend? It's coming up, a couple days away. I've really got to get, every day that I had the opportunity to go out and cut trees down, it rained. That really bad. Bought a brand new chainsaw, and today I had plans. I was already booked for the day. So I don't know, tomorrow maybe. I've got to, I want to get rid of all the saplings that are on the ground because they're starting to grow. And I noticed that I let them go. I should have cut them last year, and it just went by me. The year went by. And I go, damn, I missed it again. But I noticed there were more mosquitoes. And normally up on the second deck, I never have a bug. So, and I know where they're coming from. I know right the trees. I know where they're coming from because they go underneath leaves. And I got to cut these down. So I'm going to go out there and do murder and mayhem on the trees. I have to. I don't have an option. What I'll do is I'll make a left here. Hopefully the signal stays. Take you downtown. This is downtown Sevierville. There's many streets, and they're all nice. They're really, except for that. Except for that pile of crap that's out there. These are all lawyer offices and title companies. They were once houses, but they got bought out. Bail, that's new. I didn't see him. There's the Pines restaurant on the left, Pinchy's on the right. I got a nice crowd too. Pinchy's has got a nice crowd. Turn you that way. This is where the courthouse is. I don't see very many people in the Pines, and allegedly that's where Dolly Parton ate. I mean, that's what everybody says. There's Pinchy's. They got a full house. Mostly seafood, if you're wondering. Mostly seafood. They're renovating these buildings here. These are all the original historic buildings. I wonder what treasures they find in these places. You know, old newspapers and postcards and things like that. That's always cool. Always cool. Doing work on this building here. They've been revitalizing this for a while, and it made it look really nice. It is really pretty here. It's a quaint little town. Sevierville is a really nice place to live if you want a safe town. Sevierville, Pigeon Forge is all right. It's not that there's any crime or anything. It's just a little too busy. And Wares Valley is great. There's no crime in Wares Valley. There's none to speak of. And same thing with Townsend. You don't have to worry about riffraff. Thank God. Thank God. This is the hotel, Historic Central Hotel. Nice place. You can check out a video I did on it. It's been a couple of years now. Honeybee Coffee Company. That's nice. I've had coffee from there. It's nice. They brew fresh. They got their own beans and all that good stuff. So that's a plus for me. Trying to back up without slamming into this. I hope I do. Yeah, I'm all right. There. Nice water fountain right there. Right out in front of the hotel. Isn't that nice? That's 60, the bypass up ahead. Very crowded right now. Very crowded. Take you down this side. We'll take a look at the Dolly Parton statue, if you would like. I don't mind. If you don't mind. Isn't it a pretty little town? And all these are the historic buildings. They refurbish, reface, made it look really nice. You can walk this whole town in under an hour. There's the Dolly Parton statue right there, right in front of the courthouse. There's the beautiful courthouse. Tell me that's not nice. Historic courthouse. And there's the Dolly statue. You can see her right there. I don't know if I could. Yeah, I can. Yeah. There's Dolly. Ogle building. DP Mart. Hey, Guy, how are you? Good to see you. Thank you for joining. There's Gray's Burgers. I think they're still in business. Yeah, it looks like they're in business. A couple of these places are already shut down. The Appalachian. That's more of a fine dining restaurant. If you're looking for fine dining, go to the Appalachian. I don't think you have to wear a suit and tie, but it's fine dining. Beauty and the Beast, they're gone. Oh, I can smell steak and onions in the air. Oh, that smells really good. This place is empty. There's the museum. Got to call ahead to make an appointment to go to it's not open all the time, which I think is sad. It should be open to the public all the time. Personally, because people come into town, let's go to the museum, see what is going on, and you can't sometimes because it's closed. Just giving you a tour around, see what's going on. Killing time. Also, I have to get some plumbing done. I started in the dungeon to do some plumbing, and then I got sidetracked, and I'm not even a third of the way through it. And in order to do it, I have to shut the water off, drain everything, drain all the water out of everything, and then do what I'm doing. So I have to make a commitment a whole day, and it's very difficult sometimes. Miss is doing very well. She's happy in her new endeavors. She just loves going to all the different stores. She gets a big kick out of it. She's a Cancer, so she likes change. And she was getting bored just working at the one store all the time because it was the same old for her. And I said, why don't you talk to Ross and tell him you want to work at all of them? And she did. And Ross is very amiable. He's a good guy. And he said, sure, no problem. The others, they like being entrenched in one place for whatever security reason. But Miss Marie loves change. Gary Couture, she's working mostly at the new store. That and Goat Coast, the goats on the roof. Where the little baby goats are. Oh, you got to see the new baby goats, because just put 4 new baby goats there, and that from Wisconsin. Does Miss Marie ever get time? Yeah, she does. I know she's got a couple of days off this week, and usually we go out. We disappear. That's why you don't hear from us. We disappear because she loves to just go around. And I usually, one of the days I take her out driving. She's still getting used to the car. And I'm glad that she likes it, I still haven't found my car. I mean, I got my other car, but I'm still looking for that right car, and I can't find it. I have been searching. They were special order cars. That's why it's not, you can't just go to a car lot and go, there it is. It doesn't happen. I tried that already. And I only found it once. I only saw the car once and it was gone. After that, it was gone. You can see the traffic. Still haven't seen Rosie Bear or any bear so far. Not one bear. And that's really unusual. Because normally by now they'd be walking on the deck day and night. I haven't seen one. So I'm not really sure why. I'm hoping it's not because they've done some construction further down the road from me, and I'm wondering if maybe they intruded on their habitat. And if so, the bear just move on. They just go deeper in the woods, and they find another place to call home. And I hope that's not the case, because for the last 8 years, I've always had Rosie and her cubs always up at the house. They were always at the cabin, always. I'd come home around this time, and there they'd be, just kind of hanging around. Price to pay for progress. You know what I mean? Where's the picture of that? DP Mark. When are you going to do live the goats at the roof? Soon. Very soon. Now that the weather is good, DP, I'm ready to do it. And I'll be doing live from the Goat Coaster, and then of course from Pigeon Forge Traders, and also thinking about doing fantasy golf, because that's all part of it, and as well as Goats on the Roof, which is on Parkway. You'll know, I'll put up a promo for it. I'll let you know. You better let them know. Yes, I will. And Joe in the back. What do you think of all the crazy news? What do you think of that? What do you keep it up like with the Diddy documents? P. Diddy, Puffy and all those names, the same schmo. Lake of Kins, how are you? What days are you at Goats on the Roof? We'll be up that way in May. On and off. There's never. I usually go there when I want to shoot video, and but if I know you're going to be up there, and I'm not too far away, I'll meet you up there. I don't have any problem with that. But I need to, have some advanced warning, just a little bit. Because sometimes I'm 30, 40 miles away, or I'm up in Knoxville, or I'm over the mountains and stuff, and can't make it back there that quick. But I love meeting all you guys. PB, how are you? Where you been? Where you been? You still playing your VR? Lake, cool. I appreciate it. No problem. I like meeting people. I like to talk. Gary, 2 hours. Hi, Pam. Pam's in the room. Everybody say hello to Pam. PB on the go. I'm still playing my VR. I usually only get to do it very late at night, after I've exhausted myself editing and doing that type of stuff. It's like, I need a break. I got to go kill some zombies. And I have fun doing that. I do. Waiting for a couple of new games to come out. Looking forward to that. Medal of Honor has a new game, and I'm waiting for it to come out on VR, because I like playing that. I already played it like 5 times and went to the end of it. It's not very hard to do, but it's fun. Medal of Honor. What is that one called? Oh, I've been playing Oculus, but been fishing and playing Super Rumble. Fishing? How exciting can fishing be? You're just putting a hook in the water, waiting for something to happen. Need to start over with Saints and Sin. You can always start over as soon as you go into the main screen. Now when the game starts, you don't go through all the beginning words and all that. You can hit the button on the left hand and just get past all that. The little round button. Gary Tours, do you fishing? What was that? Do you do any fishing with Blaine? No. I'm not a fishing kind of guy. I used to do deep sea fishing when I lived on Long Island. Used to rent a boat with my brother-in-law. We'd get on those fishing charter things, and we go out deep sea. Then, for whatever reason, never had a problem. The last time I went, I got violently sick. I mean, I was hugging the rail the whole trip. I said, I never want to go through this again. I mean, I was really sick. Like, what happened? I never had that issue before. So it's like I'm scared that it'll happen again. You know, because you can't tell the guy to turn around. Hey, Cap, turn around. He goes, suck it up, Buttercup. You're on this till we're done. And that's usually 12 hours later. I was not happy. I can't let that happen again. I can't. Never forget that. And of course, all the guys, you know, hey, you want a salami sandwich? You know, you want some pulled pork? Yeah, and I go, thanks, appreciate it. Oh man, that was nasty time. Never again. This is Tanger and Lodge at Five Oaks, Longhorn Steakhouse. Outback is on your left. IHOP is ahead. All the name restaurants that you've grown to know and love. Gary with Tours. I used to enjoy saltwater fishing. Yeah, I did too. And I used to go out, and I never had a problem because I had a southern skimmer and a pontoon boat when I lived in Florida, and I'd go out all the time. I would just I'd go by myself because I had days off most of the time. Yeah, so I'm gonna take the boat out, and I'd go scuba diving. I really enjoyed that. I can't scuba dive anymore because of my MS. I can't go under 30 feet, or I can really have some serious problems. Got rid of all my equipment. I used to scuba dive on the regular. Like, I lived right near the water, so I was always either at the Weeki Wachee, the Ocklawaha, or I'd go out to the Gulf of Mexico. Larry Sky. Hi, Jeff. How are you, Larry? I'm still in Sevierville, heading to Pigeon Forge. I miss scuba diving because I do all sorts of, I did my show, Great Outdoors. It opened up with scuba diving, and I got certified down. That was a interesting feeling because after you go over 100 feet scuba diving, you feel like you're being hugged by two bears. It's a little uncomfortable. Like you're constantly being hugged hard all over. And I go, oh, well, I'm glad I'm not going any further than that. But 150 feet was what I got certified for. That was at Blue Grotto in Williston, Florida. Blue Grotto. Perfectly clear water. Absolutely drinkable. You can drink the water right out of it. It came right out of the earth. Right there, Blue Grotto. And I did a lot of shows up in that area. Great Outdoors. Had a camera crew. It was different. It's not like YouTube. You know, because there were no cell phones back then. So I had a 2-cameraman crew, sound crew, light crew. And we go out to all the lakes and rivers in Florida, and we'd scuba dive or snorkel and find all sorts of cool stuff. If I went down, you know, I'd show you pottery that I'd found in the rivers, arrowheads, all sorts of cool stuff. And I have several of those videos, but I did, I don't know, around 125 shows, and I don't have all of them. I don't know where they are. I moved around so much, and it's probably one of my ex-wives' houses. I don't know anymore. and they were 3/4 inch and 2 inch tape, a professional recording stuff, which I don't have any of those decks anymore. 3/4 inch and 2 inch decks, and you can't even find them. But I do have several VHSs with shows on them, and one day I'll take a couple of them out and I'll do some YouTube videos on those. I know where they are, but I have to go into the shed, and I have to go up on the loft, and I have to go through tote after tote to find them. I don't know which one for sure they're in. But I had a lot of fun doing those shows. Dockside dining and the great outdoors. Now, dockside dining started out as being a serious cooking show because I Saddlebrook Resort. I don't know if you've ever heard of a tennis sports resort in Tampa, Florida. And I had worked there, and then I decided to start doing video there, and it morphed into a cooking show, and I had chefs from all over the world interviewed, and they showed me how to cook stuff, and it was a lot of fun. But then it turned into a comedy cook show, because you know how I am, and that got crazy. That really did. But it got sponsored. All of a sudden, it went from a kind of a boring cooking show. You put a little salt and a little bit of pepper, and to using squirt guns with wine in them and oil. We'd pretend we're using Valvoline oil when this is our secret oil that we use for cooking fish, and it just blew up. It became sponsored, and the owner of the TV station said, "I don't care what you're doing, you're making me money, keep doing it." So I did. Dockside dining. Every show had a visit from Barney Barracuda, kind of like a Joe. All right, so you know how Joe is. Well, Barney Barracuda would make visits. He was a lot of fun, and then we'd have all other guests that would come in and do silly stuff. We'd go out to the dock fishing, and we'd stop the cameras and hook sneakers on our fishing hooks and pull up the catch of the day, and it'd be an old nasty old sneaker, and just have a lot of fun. And the chefs loved it because they got to show their expertise on cooking really good food, but we did it with a lot of laughter and slapstick, and they loved it. They kept asking us to come back, do more shows, and finally we had a list of restaurants throughout Florida that we want you to do our show, and it was fun. Getting paid to laugh, what more could you want? And Great Outdoors was anything that had to do in Florida, doing anything and everything outdoors. And then along came, in 2014, YouTube came out, and everybody's a star, and it was like, well, that kind of put the kibosh on what I'm doing, because now, there's 1,000 of those type of shows out there. I was always thinking ahead of the curve, because I got bored real easy doing stuff. And I said, what else could I do to make this a little more fun for me and then fun for the viewer? And I just started coming up with all these different things. I'll show you. The intro was fun too. The intro and the outro to those things. People couldn't believe it. Are you serious with this stuff? I go, yeah, it makes me money. It puts groceries on the table. I'm happy. Paid for my boats and my cars, so I'm happy. We're in Pigeon Forge now. As you can see, traffic abounds here. Give you a little bit more of an angle there so you can see the traffic. gets real snarled right through here. It bottlenecks real quick. This is 321 Wares Valley Road. Picture the Wares Valley, Townsend, Cades Cove, all those places. Takes you to the coaster. This road takes you to the coaster.